Hi, I'm Chart Gal Lori, and I'm part of the Chart Guys community. I've been a trader and technical analyst for the last 8.5 years. Today, I'm going to go over the price action of Wednesday, July 10th. This heat map is so green, it hurts my eyes. It's so bright. Semis were really on fire today. AMD had some pre-market news. Nvidia got some upgrades. We had Microsoft finally seeing some love after yesterday's down day. Apple with midday news and got a boost. We had Google, Meta, and notably, we didn't have Netflix participating. Let's take a look at the economic calendar. We have core CPI numbers tomorrow, and CPI 3.1 is what is expected, and this could bring about some major volatility into the market, and it could rain on the bulls parade, or it could give them another boost. And by the way, give me a follow on X at ChartGalLori. All right, let's go to the charts. All right, looking at the charts, ES is still going. Let's see. Here in after hours, let's see if it's pulling back just a little bit. New all-time high. There is nothing bearish about new all-time highs. Nothing. We had NQ finally deal with $500 on QQQ. We finally got over that psychological resistance. 21,000 is a level I would mark on my chart if I were you, just to see if that's an area where the market pauses either overnight or tomorrow. It could come into play, that brown psychological number. We have poor Russell. It cannot get over daily resistance of 2072, and it's still stuck at the daily 50 MA. And we still have a high compression squeeze. This will be my top watch tomorrow, will be the Russell. We have that high compression squeeze on the daily. 4-hour has a squeeze. Nice finish on the Russell. Let's see if we can get a pullback buy tomorrow. Dow is closing over 40,000 psychological resistance. It got over 40,006, so we got a daily higher high, and this thing just started squeezing. So I would keep watch of the Dow, and it's making me think of something else. Caterpillar had a nice hammer today. I really like this chart. We have this daily inverse head and shoulders. It's gotten a little too drawn out for it to be an inverse head and shoulders anymore, but we are still looking for a monthly higher low. All right, looking at the VIX. The VIX closed green, and that's anticipated. We talked about that this morning on the pregame show, that we would look for some potential hedging into tomorrow's CPI, in which we're getting that. 1291 was the high of Monday, and we hit that level, 1292, and rejected initially. Bitcoin got no love, absolutely no love. We just continued to just drop down on the 4-hour. Do we break the support? We're right at that support. I'd call it a double bottom or even a triple bottom at this point on the 4-hour. We have enough room for a daily higher low, but this is one ugly candle with an upper wick of rejection here at the daily 200 MA. Crypto is just not getting the same love the market's getting. Ethereum, on the other hand, is green. It got a higher high. These tiny higher highs without follow through, I would just be a little cautious with these higher highs without follow through. And let's make the bulls prove it a little more before you give them the benefit of the doubt. And Ethereum is still below the daily 200 MA. Dollar, we still have this potential daily bear flag. And bears just continue to pounce on the dollar. The rest of the day from this morning's show, I was going over it, that we were looking for an hourly lower high. We got that, and we're in an hourly downtrend. 4-hour is looking for a higher low, though, and we will keep in mind this daily potential bear flag, and the 50 MA is a problem for the bulls as well. Gold is closing green. We held the 50 MA and bounce. We couldn't get over resistance of 2401.50. And we may be able to see that follow through tomorrow on CPI in either direction, but bulls have made enough room for a 4-hour higher low. Oil finally got a bounce going. We changed this hourly trend over 81.83. 4-hour needs to change the trend. We have enough room for a higher low. We had inventory today, and it seemed to be a tailwind for the oil bulls. ARM didn't get a new all-time high today. Came real close. That's a good close. That's not a bad close. Nvidia NVIDIA, we still have a potential weekly bull flag in play. We got to get over 140.76. NVIDIA was real strong today out the gate. SMCI. SMCI closed near yesterday's close price. It was unable to get over the prior day high. And we are looking for a potential daily higher low on SMCI. And AMD had a great day. They had news this morning in pre-market. It had a great move up after the initial dip and then went sideways the rest of the day. It was kind of frustrating if you were trying to trade AMD based on the news catalyst. All right. So semis closed with a new all-time high. Apple got that midday news catalyst on iPhone. They're anticipating a 10% boost on iPhone production due to AI demand. So it got that midday pump, new all-time high. I wanted to show you that pump right there. That's where that volume came in on news. So new all-time high. It makes my job a little easy. I just put that on repeat. New all-time high, new all-time high. Amazon was unable to get a new all-time high. We do have a lower wick of bulls buying the dip, but Bezos is clearly selling into this $200 level. It has been super heavy, so Amazon will still be my bear target if I'm looking for a short tomorrow. I will continue to pick on Amazon as long as this heavy selling is rampant. Google was able to get a new all-time high there at the end of day. Daily bull flag confirmed. Microsoft with a strong close. Considering the dump yesterday, that was a mighty strong close. They were unable to get over Tuesday's high, but I would still say that the bulls did a great job and they've made enough room for an hourly higher low now. Netflix did not join the bull party. Netflix has earnings the next Thursday. They're the first of the tech group. Next Thursday, July 18th, they have earnings. So we still have room for a potential daily higher low on Netflix, and we're still right underneath that all-time high of $700.99. This may be a good top fish level, but I don't want to trade it into a binary event like earnings. Tesla had a beautiful day, got over the prior day resistance. We kind of paused up there as soon as we broke that resistance, and we closed, I would say, pretty weak. Actually, let me measure that. About 65% retracement. So now bears will be looking for a top fish tomorrow on Tesla. We'll see if they get any news pre-market. XLF closed the day with an inside bar. So this morning in pregame, I was illustrating that large range we had on XLF on Tuesday and how that set us up for a potential inside bar today. And that's exactly what we got, was an inside bar. We have bank earnings that start Friday, and that could bring more volatility into XLF, but that's a strong close. Intel was tightening the majority of the day with a 30-minute EQ, and it finished with a bull break and new high of day. Intel has just been an absolute beast. And then our crypto names, they didn't get the love along with Bitcoin. So we got coin pretty heavy here. Potential 4-hour bear flag. It probably looks better on the 2-hour. Daily higher low is still possible compared to 209.45, but Bitcoin needs to get its act together before coin can get its bounce going. And then finally, Mara. Mara had a pretty red day, closing near the low of day and breaking the prior day low. So Mara, crypto is still on watch. I would keep them in reverse back burner mode, meaning look for 15-minute overbought conditions to potentially top fish as long as this weakness remains. All right, that is it for the market recap.